off here. I had to let some steam off. I like to sing when I do that. The kid says that's pretty entertaining. Don't mind my lip. I busted it the other day. It got real dry. That's a long story. I lit a cigar with some gas in my... I lit up on fire for a second. No big deal. It heals. Anyway, I'm here. I'm at one of my favorite spots. I find God wherever I go, but when I'm really feeling low, I like cemeteries. I like to sing. They complain, but... they don't have connections to the police. They got connections to God, but he's like, let it rip. Anyway, I find this. I was at one of my favorite. I guess it's art. Yeah, well, it's every gravestone, somebody's art. But anyway, I came upon Morgan. I never really looked at it closely. I look at all the stones. I read the stories, and I piece together who's who and what's what, and I try to put it together in my mind. It becomes a story, and sometimes I run into the people, and my stories are pretty close to the real life thing, so it's pretty cool. They say, how do you know that? And I don't want to tell them how I know, because that's a long story. Nobody believes me anyway, so why bother? But then sometimes I tell them, and they go, holy crap, how'd you know this? How'd you know that? And I go, pretty cool, huh? It's a party trick. I don't really like it. I'd rather tell jokes and sing, but they're pretty funny, and the kid thinks they're hilarious. There's other people doing that shit on TV. Look at that Long Island lady does the animals and shit. The animals got souls. They couldn't talk if they didn't. I'm just saying. My wife went there. My wife believes in the bitch. I believe in her too. I didn't mean to call her that. That's just me. I'm sorry. Anyway, I'm here with the Morgans. 1879, 1907. They were born. One made it up to 1955, which is pretty damn good for back in them days. But if you look at this side, I picture the gates of heaven, right? And you look through. I don't know what you see on this side. It's kind of nice. He got all his visitors over there. Can you see that? I don't know what the hell you can see. What I'm looking at here. You see all that? That's through the gates. But on this side is where it's really cool. I said, you know what? Let me see what Mr. Morgan and the Morgan family has looking from the other side. You know what I'm saying? You see one side of heaven, and the grass is always greener on the other side. This grass looks pretty green. But, well, I guess for some of these folks, it might have been a happy ending. Every morning I wake up, I think they got a happy ending. Not the kind y'all think about at the massage parlor, them rubbing tugs. No, I mean, they didn't wake up. That's how I feel, because I've watched our country go to shit. I've seen the corruption, and I've gone way beyond whatever I wanted to see. Like I said, I'm trying to get Thomas Sowell, a gift of God, from God. A man who's always tried to do what's right in his life. Me, I've always done what's half-assed. I get by. Oh, I'm listening to the kid. I don't even know if any of this is recorded. I don't like retakes, so if it ain't, I'll show you what's here. You can read my lips, but don't want to mind the busted part. It's always busted one way or another. Talk as much as me, somebody's gonna bust you in the lip. I'm just saying. Anyway, let me see what they got to see on the other side, because it looks pretty cool. I took a look, but I'll let you have a glance too, because we're going to take a little peek into heaven, and you'll see what Jesus was doing up on that cross. You know what? Everybody's like, oh, they're all crying, but check it out. They don't know the whole deal. They didn't see it from Jesus' point of view, so we're going to take a look at it. See, we'll take a look, see if you can see what I see. I got to get on the other side to take a look here. Let's see. Now, if you look closely at that statue, you look through coming up to heaven. What do I see? What do I see? Oh, no, there's Jesus. He's still on the cross. But wait a minute. Let me take another look. He's kind of looking over to the person on the right. They're like, what's going on, Jesus? He's like, I'm just hanging. What about you? They said, oh, we need a savior. He said, what the hell you think I'm doing up here? I'm saving your asses. How you doing that? He said, you'll see. You'll see. They didn't see him. We saw it, and everybody kind of came behind him and said, hey, this guy's onto something. But then we've kind of let it go. And Jesus is looking down once again. He says, do I got to do this all over again? Because you ain't going to like it the second time around. I will, because I ain't ended up on this cross shit again. It ain't going to happen. But you folks ain't going to like it. And you're going to feel the heat. So I sent this asshole to try to talk to you. Because, well, it makes some sense sometimes. You might want to listen. My dad sent you something. Maybe you want to try using it before he's got to go to my plan. You don't like my plan. My plan has a lot of collateral damage, a lot. I'm the first one. Well, no. I ain't the first. I get to see a lot of those motherfuckers go before I get to see myself go. And I say, thank you, Lord. Answered my prayers. You got to do what you want, America. My name's Sean McGough. I talk to God and the devil. I don't like neither one. They get on my nerves. The kid, too. It's awful preachy. He hates that joke. Mary, she says, you know what? Listen to me. let it be and listen. Sometimes I just listen. Will you? That's all I'm asking. Check out Dr. Thomas Sowell. If you don't agree that he's worth sharing, don't share him. If you agree he's worth sharing, you tell him the kid sent him to them to maybe save this world. Me, I'll figure something out. I always do. God bless.